Let's talk about building your relationships and your database with aircraft brokers and operators. Building relationships with operators and brokers give you a lot of benefits. Like for example, one of the benefits that I have with many operators because I work with them in the past is that for example, they would give me priority or they will give me heads up. What I mean by that, okay, let's say I have a trip that I want to book with them. My clients still haven't signed, my clients still haven't paid, but they will do a soft hold on the schedule for me. And whenever somebody or a client is asking to book a flight, they will come to me be like, "Yeah, okay, listen, we received a trip request or contract request for the same day." Also, it helps you a lot in terms of pricing. Maybe you know your client budget and you want to reach that budget. So when you have these relationships with the operators, you'll be able to speak to them, be like, listen, I need to match this budget. This is what the client needs to close this, or this is the price that I need to be at to close it. They will run their numbers on their side. And if it makes sense, you'll be able to close the deal. And now building your database is even more important than just building those relationships. You see, the problem is that as an operator, you would receive a request from X person who works in a company, or you as a broker, you will receive a quote from an operator with an ex-employee, and when you call the main line of these companies, they don't pick up the phone. It's hard to reach that person. You want to try to negotiate something, you're trying to close the deal. And that's why I built like kind of database system or process, and I'm here today to share it with you. So whenever I speak to an operator or a broker and I'm closing on the call, the first thing I ask is I want to know their first name and the last name. Secondly, I want to know which company or the name of the company he's working with. Well, and then I want to know if they're an operator, they're a broker, or they're doing the same. Also, one of the things that I would ask is what kind of fleet they have, where are they based, are they floating their fleet? These questions would help me understand what kind of operations they have. And now, once I'm done with the call, I will immediately go to my phone. I'll save the number, first name, last name, company name, and if it's a cell phone or a main line, I would type in if it's an operator or a broker, and finally I would put, for example, a country if it's out of my region. Like for example, if it's based in Africa, which is honestly not my region, I would save it there just to know that I have these connections there. And here you can see in the video, like if I type the word broker, I'll be able to find, like, I don't know, hundreds of brokers that I worked with in the past. If I type the word operator, yeah, I'll find hundreds of operators that I worked with in the past. And it's not just I wouldn't just save brokers and operators. Also, I save aircraft owners. So, for example, if the aircraft owner, but if I meet an aircraft owner, I would save aircraft owner. That way, I would know that I would remember he's an owner. If it's somebody that works in an FBO, I would type FBO. If it's a mechanic, I would type mechanic. If it's a pilot, I would write pilot. It's all about building this database so that you be able to utilize it in the future during your bookings and during your career. I hope this video was helpful for you in your journey in becoming an aircraft broker. And if anyone interested in becoming an IABI certified aircraft broker, you can go to IABI.aero and sign up.